So welcome everyone. Welcome to tonight's coaching call. Tonight's call is open to every person, and we have a special guest that's going to be giving us a keynote on technology and the future of the Nigerian youth. Please, if unmute yourself if you're unmuted. I'm just going to be reading his biography a bit. I'm going to be reading the book one, then I'll also be saying our experience on Techie Train about him. Global energy executive and former presidential candidate and founding deputy national publicity secretary of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, is one of the few Nigerian leaders who combine solid business record with strong political background. He's a successful entrepreneur with a 30-year impeccable business history. He's chairman of Oil World Limited, operator of OPL 241 in the continental shelf of Nigeria, as well as chairman Transnational Energy Limited, Fami of Heli Creek and Ibi Borodo Fields on OML 49. He's the chairman of Bresson AS Limited, owners of the 90 megawatt Magoro Independent Power Producing Project, amongst many business concerns locally and globally. Mr. Gbenga is generally acknowledged as principled and courageous. Mr. Gbenga Olawepo Hashim started exhibiting leadership qualities from elementary and secondary school days. There are many instances. In the Cherubim and Seraphim College, he was appointed health prefect as well as elected president of the Dramatic Society. At the School of Basic Studies, he was elected general secretary of the Anti-Apartheid Association, Youth Solidarity on Southern Africa. In 1988, he was elected one of the leaders of the very active National Association of Nigerian Students, NAS. He was incarcerated under the Detention of Persons Decree 2 of 1984 as amended in 1989 as a result of his leadership role in 1989 anti-SAP protests and his pro-democracy activities. The Amnesty International adopted him prisoner of conscience for Nigeria in 1989. He was also a notable pro-democracy figure in the then global pro-democracy resistance of the late 80s, and a respected youth leadership voice from Africa. He played a prominent role in the 13th International Festival of Youth and Students in 1989. In 1990, Gbenga Olawepo Hashim became the National Administrative Secretary of the National Consultative Forum led by the indefatigable patriot and Democrat extraordinary former president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Mr. Alao Aka Basharu. The group had in its folds the technocratic group led by Alhaji Danshida, Tayo Apata, Philip Asioju, etc. It also had a political group led by former Zikist activists such as Chief Kola Balogun and others like Chief RBK Okafor, Mahmoud Waziri, and Alhaji Tanko Yakasi. The group was the first to raise the need for devolution of power and advocated for the convocation of a national conference as a program of democratization of Nigeria under military rule. Born in Yelwa, Yuri, Kebbi State by a Yoruba mother to a Hausa father, Gbenga spent his early years in New Busau, Niger State, and was raised in the family of his stepfather. A Christian, he attended NEPA Junior Staff School, New Busau, Cherubim and Seraphim College, Ilorin, School of Basic Studies, Ilorin, University of Lagos and University of Buckingham, United Kingdom, where he obtained a master's degree in global affairs and was best student in his cohort, securing the Max Beloff Prize of Global Affairs. He was also the first student to obtain a distinction in the department course, History of International Systems. In a correspondence to Gbenga on the Max Beloff Prize won, the chairman of the International Studies Degree Programs, MJM Crosty, wrote, "It's always pleasant to dwell on success, and you should make a point of mentioning the prize in your curriculum vitae because it's the sort of distinction that will set you apart from other candidates." He has also received training as the International Human Resource Development Center, Boston, United States. Mentored into partisan politics by the progressive stock of politicians led by the duo of late Chief Solomon La and Alhaji Abubakar Rumi, Gbenga had one time functioned as the National Publicity Secretary of the National Democratic Party under the joint chairmanship of Ambassador Jolly Tanko Yusuf and Alhaji Yunusa Kautungo. In 1998, working closely under the supervision of Professor Jerry Ghana, Gbenga Olawepo Hashim and two other young political leaders, late Senator Dahiru Aweshu Kuta and Dubem Onya, helped in the years of the G34 initiative for the formation of political parties at the group secretariat. Gbenga was responsible for the publicity bit. After the election of President Olusegun Obasanjo in 1999, in the intervening transitional period, Gbenga Olawepo Hashim served as member and secretary Youth and Women Development Subcommittee of the General T.Y. Danjuma Policy Advisory Committee with late Hajia Laila Dongoyaro as chairman of the Youth and Women Subcommittee. In 1999, Gbenga was elected as the first Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the then ruling party, People's Democratic Party, PDP. He was a highly influential national officer and became the founding chairman of the group of 54 NEC members. The group had His Excellency Dr. Chris Ngige as secretary and Alhaji Ahmed Gusau, former Minister of Mines, as deputy chairman. He was known for his commitment to the principle of internal democracy in the party, transparency, and good governance. As a national officer, he spoke truth to power, then at great risks. Speaking of Olawepo Hashim's courage, deep patriotism, and selflessness, late Chief Ojo Madueke, former Nigerian Foreign Affairs Minister and Nigerian High Commissioner to Canada, said at the reception in 2005, the lives of people like Gbenga should inspire us to speak well of ourselves. Gbenga is an inner-driven person, not afraid to stand alone, not afraid to be unpopular, not afraid to hold a view. A man who is inner-driven listens to the music of his own universe, listens to the applause of the spirit inside that has etched out an horizon which he must conquer, and moving in that direction, he takes the lead and others follow. Who can see the horizon with him? Of such is the stock of history. Of such is the stock of greatness. He was appointed in 2003 as a member of the Political Advisory Committee to the President in the Office of the Political Advisor, a national bridge builder and complete trailblazer, charismatic, excellent negotiator. Gbenga's experience and deep roots in popular organizations and the broad political sphere will be useful in formulating a national consensus for Nigeria and unity at a time of great division. His understanding of political economy and the global architecture of international finance will also be invaluable for an economy that desperately needs growth and development and a people that urgently needs prosperity. Mr. Olawepo Hashim has won many recognitions and honors, including the Kwame Nkrumah African Leadership Award, conferred by the Continental Students Body, All African Student Union at Accra, Ghana in 2003. The Veteran Award in 2005 by the International Union of Students and World Federation of Democratic Youth, WFDY. He has also received 2000 Nigerian Union of Journalists Award for Professional Excellence. He's a fellow of the Institute of Corporate Administration. So can we just make welcome Mr. Gbenga Hashim? Such a robust team, that's amazing. Like, yes, wow. So we have him with us here tonight, and he's our keynote speaker. He's someone that I've come to respect. When I tell my team, I say, you know, one thing I like about this politician, which is very unusual in Nigerian politician, he has a mind of his own, and he's ready to empower the youth. Like, he's someone that is very intelligent and very passionate about helping so many people, and not just the talk, but he walks the walk. Like, he walks the talk, not just talking the talk. And I'm so excited. He's been a major sponsor to Tech Up Girls initiative, and then the empowerment of youth with basic digital skills. And I was like, no, we want him to come and speak to us. Like, he's our #1 sponsor. Everything we've done for all of you, the calls, the messages, you guys know how it has been. There's no way we would have pulled it by ourselves, because we had his foundation supporting us back end. That's why you're able to have access. Even those that pay the stipend, is because he was able to support us. That's why we have this access. And we are so grateful and we are privileged to have him speak with us. So I'm going to be bringing him down on board. He's with us. So we can use the chat box to welcome him. Don't unmute so we don't make noise. Thank you. We can just use the chat box to welcome him. Yes. So in the next 1 minute, the next voice you'll be hearing is his.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that interruption. I was just saying that it's my pleasure to be here and to speak with those of you who are going to be part of the big army of cyber warriors that will make Nigeria a cyber power. We do already have the basic infrastructure on ground. We have a large market, a community of 104.4 million largest user of internet in the whole world. We're ahead of UK in terms of user base. We're ahead of many European countries. What we need to do now is to optimize our participation in terms of content creation. And by the grace of God, with people like excellence, with enthusiasts like those of you who have thrown your hearts into it, the sky is the limit. It's a very interesting world, because already we have a market size of about 500 billion US dollars in the small end of that market, which is the end at which a lot of global outsourcing is already taking place. India, Brazil are already participating greatly in that hand. And you have a lot of edge. I mean, we have bold, creative young people in Nigeria, and that can give us a competitive edge in that market. We need to invest a bit as a country on cybersecurity so that most international clients can trust our participation and have you have started well, and I just want to congratulate you. I want to encourage you to know that you have the world at your feet to conquer. I've already listened to some of you in the early call that you had with excellence, and I can see your enthusiasm, even as entrepreneur. You are the ones that will take Nigeria to the global market. You already have the introductory skills to do this. The unemployment situation in Nigeria is catastrophic. 54% of young people are unemployed. Nigeria has got 54% of our youth unemployed. We have 34% national unemployment level. Now, for those of you who are here, you are not just going to be people looking for jobs. As already those who have acquired training in the last courses that we had, about 2 now, are already getting a lot of jobs globally, and that's encouraging. But I see those of you who are driven by the spirit of entrepreneurship, becoming owners of startups in the next few years. And the world is at your feet to conquer. Let me congratulate you that by adding value to your life, we are also going to be adding value to Nigeria. We are here to support what the Techie Train is doing currently. We commit to support them all the way in their goals to train 5,000 young Nigerians before 2023. We have already committed to support about 1,000 of such trainees. We have already done 205 already, and we believe that the ones who are benefiting will also be role model for others in the cyber market. I just want to welcome you and pray that God will continue to give you rare insight in the market to look at, and that you will work harder also to be diligent in what you do, so that one day you can look back and say, look, thank God for being part of this process. Congratulations. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, sir, for the broadcast. Thank you for your time. So they're writing in the comments, thank you, sir. God bless you. God bless you immensely. New Nigeria is possible. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you for your effort and contributions. Thank you for the opportunity. God bless you. Everybody's saying thank you very much, sir. And we're extremely grateful. Is there anyone that he's still with us? Is there anyone that wants to say something? Just Ibrahim, you're already unmuted. Do you want to say something?
Yes, NBC.
Okay, go ahead.
Good evening, Your Excellency. Thank you very much for sparing your time to be with us. We are delighted to have you here. We thank you so much for your contributions towards the betterment of Nigeria through the empowerment of Nigerian youths. Your knowledge of ICT is so encouraging. I mean, if we should have people like you piloting the affairs of this nation, we'll be better off for it. We thank you so much. We encourage you to continue to do the good works you've started, and we promise you not to fail in our endeavors to ensure that Nigeria is rated as one of the superpowers in terms of ICT. And may God continue to bless you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, NDBC. Thank you. Abubakar Abdullahi, do you want to say something? Can I unmute you?
Hello?
Hello, Abubakar, I can hear you.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
My name is Abubakar Abdullahi Ibrahim. I'm highly welcome and appreciative for the great opportunity given to me, given to us in general. And I'm know what to express my gratitude to Mr. Gbenga Olaopo Hashim, the man with golden hearts. He really tried for us, and we can never forget, and we really appreciate. My regards to you as well, Excellence. So thank you so much.
Did you get value from the training so far in the last 4 weeks?
Exactly. So far, we really empowered and we get value for the training. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Abubakar. Thank you. Thank you very much. The Lion, you want to say something? Go ahead. I'll just unmute you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you in no small measure. Yeah, I'm talking. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you
We can
very
hear
much.
you.
Thank you for the privilege. Thank you for the opportunity to be a part of this boot camp. It was challenging, but very beautiful. Thank you very much. I want to specially thank His Excellency Gbenga Hashim for giving us this platform, and I promise that we'll use it positively to raise the standard of living for ourselves, and also to contribute to the national growth, which is the one of the reasons why His Excellency has been able to gather a number of us and bring you on board, and you have impacted us so greatly. We are appreciative of this opportunity, as I speak for myself and for others on this platform also. I know they feel the same joy that I do feel in here. I say thank you. God bless you. God bless His Excellency Gbenga Hashim. God bless the crew member, especially Miriam, who was very, very supportive, calling to check on us, helping out where we get stuck. She did awesome. Thank you to you. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you. So we'll just take these 4 hands that are raised, and I'm going to address the questions of those that had previously spoken, and then we continue from there. Ibrahim Yunusa, I'll just take you next. I'll just unmute you. Ibrahim Yunusa. Okay, maybe that was a mistake. Am I wrong? Halima, you want to say something?
Okay, yeah. I'd like to say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I would like to appreciate this amazing platform. It was really, really helpful. I can't overemphasize how helpful it was. And I promise to utilize
Turn on your video so we can see you now.
Actually, my room is dark, so you might not be able to see me very well. So yes, and I also want to thank the main sponsor, Mr. Gbenga. I really want to thank you so much. God bless you. May God always replenish your pockets. I really want to thank you because this opportunity was really great for me. And I'm sure it was great for the rest of us as well. I just want to thank everyone on this platform. I want to thank everyone that played the role of, teaching us and making sure that every information was passed. Thank you so much, and I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Halima. Thank you very much. Baba Yanko, you want to say something?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Amen.
I'm Baba Yanko from Adamawa State. I want to use this opportunity to still say a big thanks to His Excellency Hashim Gbenga, our candidate 20 many years to come by the grace of God we are praying for. In fact, I was together with my Oga when I showed him the training, the video, everything. It was very amazing. In fact, he even wanted to have the Zoom video call this evening with us, but unfortunately, they were together with His Excellency, the present governor of Adamawa State. But seriously, the training, in fact, it is excellent. It is excellent. We don't have anything to say, only to say thank you. May God bless you, sir. May God bless you. From Honorable Baba Nyako, a candidate from PT, your former party, sir, People Trust, and a best regard from His Excellency Engineer Musa, the former gubernatorial candidate under People Trust platform party, sir. we say thank you a lot. May God bless you. And to you, Mrs. Excellency, may God bless you too, man. Thank you very much.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. So do you have any questions on the courses so far? He has muted. Okay, David Ohubo, you want to say something? Go ahead.
Yes.
Can you hear me? David, we can't hear you clearly. Your network might be bad. Do you want to shift somewhere? We can't hear you. Sorry. David, we can't hear you well. I don't know. Okay. Taiwo Oluwaseun, you want to say something? So we'll just take Taiwo, Toby, and Grace, and then I'll answer the questions that come before now, and then we'll continue. Don't worry, everyone would be listened to. David, we can't hear you. If you fix your network, you can always come back.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I must appreciate the facilitator of the program and also the sponsor, because the past week on the techie training have been very impactful. Personally, I've learned a lot, which is an added advantage for me personally, and I cannot throw those knowledge away in this time. And I hope everyone who took part in this program will be very important, because the program came even pandemic realized that internet is now the order of the day. It's now faceless online. So this is a very good plus for me. I'm grateful.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Taiwo. Okay, Toby, you want to say something?
Okay. Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Miss Excellence. My name is Oluwatobiloba, and should I say I'm representing your students in diaspora? Okay, because speaking out from South Africa. Joining this boot camp and all of that, there was a very urgent need for me to overcome certain things, and that was what made me start searching all around. I was actually searching. I was just looking around I just kept typing and typing in and typing in, and then your name came up. So when you spoke about the Google, how your name is, who knows you on Google or how you are seen on Google, it resonated, because I felt like, okay, I was just searching, and then I found, the name Excellence Enrica, Joshua. So that was one of the major reasons why I responded. And before I came to you again, I have seen a lot of others. But then I understand people might be busy and all of that. But you see, one of the things that actually, held me down was the prompt response I got from Miss Mariam. I didn't even know that was Miss Mariam. I thought I was talking to you earlier, but I knew that she was prompt. So yes. So from the classes, I would say thank you, because one thing that I have realized in my little years of sojourn outside Nigeria is that, yes, we say probably the grass is greener on the other side until you get to the other side and you realize, oh, they wet it. Especially if you get to a place where once you do not look or sound or bear the name, then you are segregated and just kicked aside, no matter what it is that you've done. So yeah, I feel like if many people had the opportunity to learn some of the skills many might not have left probably the shores of Nigeria, or if they did, they would go prepared. Not going like, oh, I have my certificate, so I can do whatever. But they will go prepared because they already have skills where they can get clients from everywhere. Yes, so that's one of the very key lessons I have learned here from these. So I want to say thank you to you and to the team. You guys did a very great job, and to the man behind the drum itself, because even if you have all the knowledge to give to us and there is no support, you might not be able to come out to do these things. So to His Excellency Gbenga Hashim, I want to say thank you. If we had, like some people have said, if we had a lot of people like him, probably home will not be, where it is today. And people like me might not have jetted out of Nigeria, only to get to a place where you are like, oh, you don't speak my language, you don't bear our name, so we can't give you a job and blah, blah, blah. So, and all of that. So now, for me as a person personally, I look forward to doing more with you, with Techie Train, especially on the internet side. And I wanted to just say this maybe as a word of encouragement to everyone. I don't know if I am allowed. Going through what you have taught us, and I did that. I'm sure you remember me now. I did that, and in just a few days, I just started getting, I'm like, can I do this? But I decided to take it up as a challenge, because there is learning in doing. There is learning in doing. And as much as I still want to intern with you all, I still want to learn also to get better, because that is just how to get things done. You don't wait until, oh, I'm fine now, then I can start. No. Well, that's how I see things. So yes, thank you so much. And yes, now talking about the email marketing, I think that's where my challenge is also. As a person, I'm also just starting out as a personality development coach. So I'm feeling like, yes, I might have things to give to people, but I don't have them on ground right now. Do I just need to know it and not create it right now? Or I must just create it for the sake of the class and, plus the other questions that I found that people have already asked. So if you could please just, answer that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's noted. So we'll just hear from Grace, and then I'll just answer these plenty email marketing questions. Thank you very much, Toby. Thank you. I hope you all can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Okay. So Grace,
yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
It's so wonderful coming in here and hearing so much about the August boot camp. I'm so glad that a lot of people were able to participate in this boot camp, and it shows that young people are actually willing to go to the next level. They're not like just the generation that people used to say, this is our generation, we don't know what we're doing, or we're not serious. But it's really good to know that we are actually serious and we mean business, and we're ready to get to the next level and also take our country to the next level. I also want to use this opportunity to appreciate the facilitator, Miss Excellence. You're doing an amazing, fantastic job. Like, your teachings are very, I don't even know how to explain. They're excellent. You're a very good tutor. I know everybody else that took the course can agree too. I want to appreciate His Excellency, Mr. Gbenga Hashim, my boss. He's the real definition of excellence. I love the fact that he cares so much about youth and young people, trying as much as possible to impact in this our generation, making sure that we are not where we're not just anywhere, we're like where we should be, always trying to make impact and all of that. So I just want to thank him. Sir, God will bless you and God will increase you and expand your cause, because you're doing an amazing job. And I pray that God will replenish your pockets with all the sponsorship that you've been doing, because it's really amazing and rare to see somebody sponsoring a lot of people just like that. God bless you, sir. And God bless Techie Train. And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much.